What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Khazana and today I have my son as my little co-star. This is Aslan. For today's video we're going to be doing the get to know me tag. I thought it'd be fun to do because now there's 500 of you guys following me, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put all those people in a room, it's a pretty crowded room. So I thought it'd be fun to share a little bit more facts about me and just to kind of show you guys a more personal side to my life. Aslan is going to be co-starring in this video. Honestly, he might even steal the show. He might have his own words to say, so I'll let him speak when he feels like he needs to. Right, baby? Right now, he's just super attached to me and wants to do anything that mama is doing. Mwah. For this video, I kind of scrolled through the internet and just pulled questions from the actual get to know me tag that was trending on YouTube a few years ago. But then I also asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, make sure that you are. I will leave my Instagram down below if you guys are interested in seeing more of me and Aslan's life together. But anyways, let's just jump in. If you guys have been around for a while, you have seen how fast he is growing. He's just turning into this little chunky monster and he's so cute. Yeah. The very first question I should answer is, what is my name? And my name is Khazana and this is my son Aslan. I said that when we started this video, so it really should be no surprise, especially if you've been around here for a while. But my full name is Khazana Nguyen. I do have a middle name, but I'm not going to share it to maintain some level of privacy, but honestly, it's probably not that hard to find out. Most of you probably already know it. The second question is, what is my zodiac sign? And I'm a Leo. I was born in August. I always think it's so funny to see those like zodiac horoscopes, like the stereotypical ones that paint Leos like very narcissistic and into themselves, but I really don't think I'm like that. I think Leos are actually pretty cool and I don't think we all think we are Beyonce's. But honestly, I don't personally read too much into zodiac signs or horoscopes, so I know some people are really into them, but I always feel like if you read too much into it, you're just gonna find a way to make it apply to you no matter what. But I'm more talking about the ones that you see on Instagram. The third question is, what is my height? I am 5'3", so unfortunately I don't think I can be a Disney princess. But when I did live in Japan, I really did get to experience what it was like to be tall. No, not tall, but I experienced what it was like to be average, and that was nice. The next question is, where are you from and where do you live? Let me dive into my backstory a little bit because it's very confusing. I was born in Colorado. Pretty much quite soon after I was born, my family moved to Vietnam, where we lived there for a few years. Vietnamese was actually one of my first languages. Well, it was my first language, and I spoke English a little bit. Came back to the US, lost my Vietnamese, learned English completely, spent most of my elementary school years in the US, a little bit of middle school before we moved abroad again. This time we moved to India, after that I moved back to the US, then I moved to Mexico, and then I moved back to the US, and then I moved to Japan, and now I am back in Colorado right now. To answer where I'm from is very difficult because I don't feel American, but I am. Like, I always feel like there's something missing, like I don't relate that, and I think that's the life of a third culture kid. So for me, like, I do feel like I'm kind of from everywhere and also from nowhere, and it's really hard to pinpoint where home is. Right now I am living back in Colorado where I was originally born, and so this has been quite the adjustment. The sixth question is, where do you go to college? I graduated in July, so that's super exciting. I literally graduated or finished my classes about 5 or 6 days before I gave birth. I think it was like the same week, to be honest. Finishing off your degree while pregnant is no joke, but I did it. I went to University of Colorado at Boulder before I transferred to Temple University. The next question is, what did I study or what was I studying at Temple? I studied political science. I also did part of a minor in business, but I ended up not finishing it because my whole degree credits got messed up and I had to switch things around. As far as extracurriculars, I really didn't do much. I know that's bad, but during college I was really busy working. I used to work as a bartender. At first I was working between like 5 and 6 days a week. Then over time I ended up working less and less. Obviously when I got pregnant too. My life was very, very busy at my part-time job, and then I was going to school full-time, and I also started my YouTube channel and whatnot. So those were as far as my extracurriculars or things that I was involved with in college. Real quick, I just want to show you guys how cute this little smushy is. Look at that. Question number 8, and I kind of love this question. What do you want to do with your life? Now this is hard because I feel like I'm drawn to so many different paths. Sorry about the major change in quality of the camera and possibly the audio as well. My main filming camera died, so I switched to my old one. But anyways, let's get back to the questions. Where I left off was question number 8. Part of me wants to follow into my parents' footsteps, go into the same direction that they're going by becoming a foreign service officer. I'm actually taking the foreign service exam on a Wednesday, so wish me luck. The other part of me is just so into creating, and I want to be my own boss. I want to own a business. I want to expand my brand. I would love to do something like YouTube, but not solely YouTube. I would never rely on YouTube 100%. Like, I would use it as a stepping stone to market my own business or create my own business. I would also use it as a way to expand and diversify my risk. Like, something I really love and passionate about is graphic motion design and editing, so I would love to do something like that, where I could, you know, have my own YouTube channel, but then I could also have clients and work with them, and then at the same time I could, you know, own my own business and start something like that. Like, those things are my biggest passions and they really fuel my desire to succeed, so that would be really cool. But right now I'm just kind of figuring things out day by day, seeing where things take me and just trying to refine all of my skills and get better at everything. Question number 9. What is your favorite thing about where you live? This might have been easier to answer if I was still in Japan. Colorado has so many special parts about this state, and not to be biased, but I do think it is one of the best states to live in. If I had to pick one thing about Colorado that I think is just genuinely amazing, it would either be the breakfast burritos from Santiago's or the mountains. Number 10. What is my biggest fear? I have a lot of them. I am a scaredy cat at heart, but I think one of my biggest fears, not gonna lie, is the dark. I'm not a fan of the dark. I mean, I can sleep in the dark, I can get by, but like, I won't be jumping to be in the dark. I'm also afraid of not knowing things. Like, I don't need to be a know-it-all, but I'm afraid of like jumping into the abyss, if that makes sense. So I kind of like being in the dark, but in a mental way. Question number 11. What is your favorite Starbucks drink? This is hard, and you guys have heard me say this on my channel so many times. If you've stuck around here, you know my favorite type of coffee is just black coffee. No sugar, no cream, nada, just black coffee. It's delicious. But when I do go out to like places to buy coffee, like Starbucks or Dunkin' or wherever, I do feel inclined to try something with stuff in it, just because why else would you pay $5 for just black coffee? But sometimes I still do that. But if I did have to choose like a drink, I would probably have to say that my favorite drink right now is the cold brew with pumpkin cream. So good. Or a caramel macchiato, because I'm basic. Oh my goodness, I literally hate the next question. I don't know how to answer this. Number 12. What is your favorite food? No idea. You guys, I just love food in general. I'm not picky. I will eat what is in front of me with some regulations. There's some lines you have to draw. There's not really many things I don't like, but my favorite food, I'll give you guys my top 5 favorite cuisines, okay? Does that count? Not in any particular order, because that would be rude. 1, Japanese food. 2, Thai food. 3, Vietnamese food, Indian food, Mexican food. The next question is number 13, and my boyfriend's gonna have a field day with this one. He might have a different answer than I'm gonna give you guys. Number 13, are you a good cook? I wouldn't say I'm on the level of being a chef, but I'm not bad. I'm definitely not at the level where you can just put ingredients in front of me and I can whip something delicious up. Not really food creative, but if you give me a recipe, I can follow it. Once I practice a few times, it gets better. It tastes pretty good, but I definitely prefer when other people cook for me, like my boyfriend or my papa, and I definitely think that their food is way better than mine. I'm not terrible at cooking. I just get really stressed in the kitchen. Like, I know people have fun with it. I don't. And I do mostly cook for myself. I wouldn't say I'm terrible, otherwise else I probably wouldn't eat it. But there's been many times where I've thought I'm making something delicious and great and it turns out mediocre. Number 14, what is your favorite color? I'm wearing it. It is blue. Pretty much anything that reminds me of the ocean. It's my happy color. If you have made it to this point in the video, because I have just been rambling on and on and on and on, and I talk a lot, let me know what your favorite color is in the comments down below. 15, what is your favorite place in the entire world? This this is hard. I don't have an answer for that. It's like I just have all these places in my heart that have like so much meaning to me. So how can I choose just one? But I will say the ocean. Anytime I'm in the ocean, I just come back a better person. I like to surf, so I haven't surfed in a really long time, but every time I would go out surfing, I would just come back as a more balanced person and a happier person and an overall more put together person. It was just like my getaway. You know, maybe I'm a mermaid. One thing I really hope is I hope Aslan loves the ocean and the water as much as I do. Number 16 is what is my favorite movie? My favorite movie is Dirty Dancing. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. You're missing out. When I was younger, I used to think I'd marry Patrick Swayze, but like the young version. I just didn't realize that the movie was made years before I was alive. Question 17. What do I find attractive in other people? Is this like in a dating way? Or like people you attract to be in your life way? Because if it's in a dating way, I think someone should be able to make you laugh and smile. If you're gonna spend years for them, they gotta make you laugh. And also when they're just confident in themselves and they're confident in you, I think that is so attractive. And then as far as like friends and attracting the right crowd around you, what I find attractive is when people are honest and like when they're really themselves and they don't care what other people think. Okay, next question, number 18. Who is your favorite Disney princess? Belle. Easy. Love Belle. We are on the last 3 questions and I feel like I've just been rambling forever, which technically I have. Anyways, what is my favorite TV show? Vampire Diaries. Hello. Number 19. What is your favorite thing about YouTube? And I think my favorite thing about YouTube is finding new creators to follow and just being inspired by people. One of the best things about YouTube is that there's so many different people on there. And number 20. Why should you subscribe to my channel? What am I doing with my channel? If I do say so myself, I have a pretty great channel. No, I really want my channel to feel like a community or a family. I want you guys to join the family. I want to share my journey in life with all of you. I make lifestyle and vlog content, everything with my experiences of being a young mom at 22 with my little boy, to just enjoying life, showing you guys like fun moments, and then also showing you guys lifestyle content, like things I'm interested in as far as like my fitness journey, health, decorating, moving, travel. And I want to teach you guys things about life, but I also want to be vulnerable with you guys and I want to learn from you as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the family. And we're almost at 600 subscribers. It would be so cool if we could reach that in like the next 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I was able to share a little bit about me and my life and just get a little more personal with you guys. Don't feel like I sit down a lot and just share about myself. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this cute little chunk. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and I will see you guys next week for a vlog. Hit that big thumbs up button to give this video a like and leave me comments down below because I really love to chat with you guys. I love to get to know you guys and I'll see you later. Bye. You are my own hell. I won't let you out my sight, 'cause then I